Chris Classic, 2016. First of all, I'm a New York nigga. New kicks, new chicks, and new fitted. You could put me anywhere, I'ma kick it. 125th G-Dep, let's get it. I hate when niggas say you make real hip-hop. I will still fuck your bitch in Gucci flip-flops. The problem is if I say anything intelligent, you call it conscious like it's somehow not relevant. I agree that this ain't really for KOD, but say la vie out the bows in the SUV. On my way to the Black Oscars, the late Oscar Grant is getting honored. Somebody tell Ryan Coogler he's a monster. And Magic and Jordan will be the sponsors. The great Quincy Jones will pick the artist. For the Robert Glasper Ensemble. Oh, look, it's the LeBron sipping on our mom with the Simmons and the Carters and Obamas.
My dog who started me off in comedy right there. Jeff, we better talk about this comedy game in a minute, man.
Welcome to the Misfits of Comedy Podcast. It's your boy, C.J. Charles in the house. It's been a while, folks. I missed y'all, man. It's been 3 weeks, man. 3 weeks hiatus. Nigga had a lot of shit going on, Thanksgiving, all that kind of good shit. We going into Christmas.
Things taken.
Yeah, see? I got my man Chris Set It Off Jones. Y'all about to be educated today, okay? I've been trying to get this nigga on the show forever, man, for years. Every time I try to get this nigga on, he on another fucking tour. If our children didn't go to the same fucking school and this together, I don't even think I would see this nigga. I got to damn near trip him at the parent line to pick up our kids. Hey, nigga, you gonna be on the podcast? Nah, nigga, I'm about to do 85 songs. God damn it. So, yes.
Man, shout out to my brother, man. Man, this guy right here been telling me about this podcast for a minute. You know, I always be posting and everything, too, man. But to come here and actually do it, I got to do it because it's my dog right here, man. We came up in this comedy game up here together, man.
I appreciate it.
Like, real talk. Like, a lot of people be talking about comedians, but, man, real comedians that been out here, man, we didn't hit that stage for real, dog. We know each other already in the passing, you know what I mean? So it's like, no, you know.
Yeah, I did some shows with Chris. We gonna talk about all that.
A lot of shows.
A lot of shows.
About 100.
Yeah, shit, you're right. You're right.
Some shows.
We did a lot. Every time my kids hit my daughter be like, "There go your coworker again, Daddy." She do the same.
She was like, you and my dad just tell jokes. You know that's what my daughter be like, bro. I swear to God, bro. My daughter be so. She
nonchalant about it.
Be nonchalant, but it be so disrespectful, man. Man, my daughter told me and Carlos one time. She was like, "You and Carlos don't do nothing but tell jokes." Carlos said, "Oh, that's what you think we do." Yeah.
Y'all don't do shit. You just got to make people laugh again, Dad.
She said, that's her favorite comedian. I said, look at that, because she get all the candy she want.
Yeah, I bet. Let's dive into that. First of all, I want to start off with a happy birthday to my brother, my super producer, DJ Lab.
Lab, happy birthday. Oh.
Appreciate it.
Sagittarius?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Y'all the loners. You know what they say about Sagittarius? They're the realest one. They can come to the club with everybody on the party bus. Right. They'll take an Uber home if they got to, baby. They ain't with it. That's right. When they get their mind made up, they out of here.
So we celebrated my G the past Saturday. It was a good turnout.
Very good. Very good.
I'm happy for him to be here. Me and the brother go way back. You know what I'm saying? And he manifested this at our job, and he doing what he said he's gonna do, and I'm doing what I said I was gonna do at that very moment.
Exactly.
We our paths continue. So much love and success to my brother.
You, brother. I appreciate it.
So I ain't want to be remiss without starting my show without saying that. But
set it off. Set it off.
So we gonna go right into this shit because there's a lot of questions I got for it.
2 years older than my grandma. I like this. Y'all, this is a real TV show. Hey, do you know this real right here?
It's real. It's live,
hey, this is not no. Let me tell you something.
Bullshit.
This place right here, before I came, when I came up in the parking garage, I already knew right now this was not going to be nothing. This is not going to be no little stuff right here. Y'all see y'all moving up out here.
Yeah. We're not Wilson. Hey, call in 678-740-9894, 678-740-9894. Call in to talk, set it off. So, set it off,
Talk
bro.
to me. Call me. I still got my house phone. You still got your house phone?
Hell no. I can't.
What? Oh, my God. When everybody start losing their landlines?
Nigga, this is it.
Okay, y'all tripping.
That cord be fucking pissing me off.
You gotta have your landlines, man.
All right, so what first pulled you into comedy, and when did you realize that it was more than just a hobby for you?
Oh man, the first thing that pulled me into comedy was I think I was in Virginia.
Okay.
I was in Virginia, and I had a friend.
Tell the folks how long you been in comedy so they can.
Man, I've been in comedy over 20 years, man. Over 25 years, matter of fact, you know what I mean? Long time, though. Long time. And this comedy game, I done came up with everybody that you see
That's fact.
now and that you probably seen, you know what I mean? Now, of course, I ain't been with Eddie Murphy. I had to see Eddie Murphy on documentary with everybody else. But I was happy when I seen him. I said, they're going to go. They're going to go right there. If any of y'all up here talking, look, if any comedians right here talking like they the GOAT, nigga, shut up, boy. Boy, shut up, boy. You know who it is,
You
Eddie.
can't drop top your roof, nigga.
Bruh,
You ain't that rich.
Facts, dog. We
You
talking
can't
about
change your laugh rich,
I ain't
nigga.
never even met Eddie. Eddie, I can't wait to meet you, brother. You know what I'm saying? One of these days I'm gonna meet you, but I don't want to meet you on no group and stuff. I see you on the stage, you see me on stage, dog. You know what I mean? We respect each other on their gifts. You know what I mean? But I'm
what
sorry,
pulled you into it, and what made you realize it wasn't gonna be a hobby for you no more? This is it. This is your love, right?
man. What pulled me into it is I had a friend that and he had this girl, and she had a cousin who was a comedian. Actually, Coco Brown, and she was like,
Coco.
man, would you ever do comedy if I could hook you up with a comedian? I said, man, yeah, I'll try it out. And he turned out to be Coco, man. I met Coco, and she was like, she told me to come out to Washington D.C. Man, did her room out in D.C. And that was it right there, man. You know what I mean? That first show we did it like in a small country town. And then the next show we did it at her spot. It's on U Street. I still remember. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Nice.
U Street, Washington D.C., right across the street from the Republic Gardens. It was upstairs. I want to say it was Club Tropicana, maybe. I don't know, but I think it was. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And she the went up that
How long
night.
you did? How much minutes?
Probably about 15, maybe about 15,
Out
20.
the gate.
Out the gate. But and this is my first time going up. You know what I mean? And I ain't never been a guy that.
Set? How
It was good set, great set. I ain't try to be I don't try to toot my own horn, man, but comedians, I used to think all comedians was funny until I started doing comedy. And then I said, okay, Nick, you wasn't no class clown, bitch, you ain't shit. Shut up. Boy, shut up. Get up out of here. Get him up out of here with that get out of here with that beauty supply suit. You know what I mean? But you know, comedians can gauge each other just like basketball players. You know what I'm saying? So they can talk all they want, man. You know. But I was finna leave out of the club when they called my name. I was like the third or fourth guy, and I was like, man, you know what? Maybe I don't need to be here. And I went to the bathroom and I was like, well, nigga, leave. I told myself, leave. I said, hell yeah. What the hell I'm doing here? Now, I don't know you show talking to yourself. I said, let me stop. And I walked out of there, but to walk out, I got to walk straight toward the host, straight toward Coco, and then go downstairs. And I started walking down there,
She saw your
and she was already getting started already, because she was like, oh, this guy right here I'm about to bring to the stage, this is one of the funniest motherfuckers I ever seen in my life. I said, yeah, let me leave now. Before she called me.
Before she put too much
But
on
she
this
called
shit.
me right now. Man, and I'm leaving out of there, bruh, and here, sure it is. She called me on, but here you go right here, y'all. And this boy about to AWOL in the Navy.
She ain't put you out there like that.
Man, yeah, we got his thumbs.
I love Coco. Coco's my girl, man. Humble as fuck.
Very,
Talk to
very
her
humble,
about
man.
anything. She yes, sweetie, yes, love. As big as she is, she talk to you like a regular person. I love
Yes.
it. And super fucking funny. If I ain't never
Super
seen her,
funny, man.
Make sure you go check her out there.
Coco came up with the boys, man. You know what I'm
she
saying?
a
Like,
killer.
ain't no...
She a killer. I did a show with her, too, Ray and Ken Jones. They
Ken
all
Jones,
of them.
Philadelphia Ken Jones. I just seen Ken this weekend. Shout out to Ken Jones, too, man. And
they
Two
all-
Ray, you said Two Ray?
yeah.
I said who?
Yeah,
I said, hey,
they
who
all
in the
killed.
world?
They all murked that show. I was like, yo, I can't bullshit with this one. I gotta come out my A game. These niggas is killers. And they
Yeah.
all did their goddamn thing. So shout out. That was a dope show. One of my favorite memories on that.
That was good right there, man.
All right, so what are your early influences? Because you know, I've seen you on stage and done shows with you many a times. You have a very distinct sound, very distinct voice. When you on, you have presence. You know what I'm saying? You know you're in the building because when you got the mic, you do talking, right? Yeah. And you say I always say very militant pro-black shit, but it be history type shit.
Yeah.
And you learn that show. What was your influences to create your style? When did you get the courage to speak in the voice that you speak?
My style is just, it's been what I am over the years, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, you say they call themselves woke, right? You know what I'm saying? You be like, well, how long you been woke? Hey, man, I've been woke all my life.
Right.
Well, when you got that tattoo of that cross on you right there, then, you know what I'm saying? Is that woke too? Because you was talking against it. Right. And that's just how it was. I was Jesus out. You know what I'm saying? At first, you know what I mean? I was doing like to the Christian shows and stuff like that. Like I got to a point where I was doing the shows and I didn't get on, and I watched all the comedians get on, man, and I was just like, damn, I know I'm funny, man, but what is it? Then I just had this this little thought in my mind. I was like, well, maybe I'm too thug. Maybe it's too thugged out here. You know what I'm saying? So I got to a point where I was just gonna stop cursing and stop going to the clubs with the drinking and stuff like that, and just do positive stuff like that, man. And then I end up going to California, and my friend took me to a church. And we went to the church. It was his preacher. His pastor, he wanted me to meet him, but his pastor wasn't there that day. It was a guest preacher. But, God don't make no mistakes. The universe don't make no mistakes.
Facts.
So the guest preacher came there, and he had a sermon about the world and what it is and the word of God and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like righteousness. And he said the word of God is like water. But people in the church already got the word, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we got this good word and we just dumping the water right back into the ocean. What we need to be doing is taking some of this water, which is the word, which is righteousness, and taking it out to the street, to these late night clubs and stuff like that. And that's when I said, yeah, man, I don't need to feel bad. I need to take these jokes out here to these late night clubs with people drinking and strippers out here. Just people out here late. You know what I'm saying? I needed to be there. You know what I'm saying?
You need to be the stripper.
God wanted me to be out there.
The niggas be mad as fuck, but I be in there.
Listen, man, do you know that they got a female prison right across the street from the place I got baptized at? That ain't nothing but the Lord. I feel like God want me to be there to catch them women getting out like, come on, sister. Cause I got you. God want me to lay a hand on the hoe. Listen,
While
man,
you still wet.
let me tell you that. I said, it didn't live. It's still live.
It's still live.
Oh, y'all gonna do me like that? You know, on probation. Don't do me like that. Oh my God. Let me, hey, y'all don't get my ankle monitor.
What's a joke or bit that you did early in your career that you look back at now differently? Like you look at it and say, I did that joke, but I shouldn't have did that, but I look at it differently now. I can make it better.
What? Nigga, I still do the same jokes I did back then because people still ain't discovered me. What you thought I was gonna do? Let me hear one of y'all comedians out there talking about, man, he been doing that shit 50. Bitch ass nigga, you ain't posted.
Right.
You ain't reposted. You ain't telling nobody I did it. I bet. My grandma pregnant, and this how it happened.
Yeah,
I'm going into it.
Shit too. Hey.
But I change that up every time, though. You know what I mean? Because one time she got, I don't even want to. I'll tell you a joke that I don't really do it like that no more now. When I first started writing jokes, because we all write jokes.
Right.
When I wrote jokes, I filled up the composition book, man. Right. I had a joke about being so broke. You know what I mean? I said, people always say it's levels to being rich, but it's really levels to being broke. I said, if you ever be so broke you got to substitute stuff in your house, like pets. We had a fish tank, ain't had no fish. Man, we used to make the roaches dress up like fish and swim around in Kool-Aid. And this when it got bad. When the roaches started arguing, you know what I mean? Cause they were just like, I don't believe this. I got to have respect for myself. I ain't dressing up like no fish tomorrow. The other roach was like, boy, you better shut up. You see everybody else just a stain on the wall. Bloop, bloop. But then Tony Woods, that joke bombed one way. I think I was in front of me and Tony Woods was somewhere. And he said, I told you don't do that shit. No, Tony was like, put the bloop bloop in it. Shout out to Tony Woods, man. Shout out to Tony Woods. That's my dog right there, man.
So I know you remember because this shit, I was a couple years ago. I don't remember what it was, but I remember distinctly. I said, yo, this is my nigga. This is my dog. And when I heard it, I said, yeah. I know this nigga made it when other celebrity comedians are shouting other motherfuckers out. So TK Kirkland took a joke that this nigga's well known for. And DL Hewley called the nigga out on social media. And I said, yeah, that's what you made. You know what I'm talking about too, right? The blackface shit.
Oh, there wasn't any
white people want to see everything in blackface.
Blackface and Jesus. Nah, me and TK had a...
white folks want to see everything in blackface except Jesus.
Nah, what's the name had a... when you say a joke or somebody else say a joke and other people start coming in on it and you don't come in on it, that's more confusion right there, really. You know what I mean? Me and TK know each other, dog. Okay. You know what I'm saying? TK hit me up. Like, hey, homie. What the fuck's going on? Shit. Niggas ain't talking about I'm stealing your jokes and shit, niggas. You know I ain't no joke thief. I said, hey, TK, I know you ain't no joke thief. But I said this shit right here, and TK brought me on his podcast, dog. You know what I'm saying? And we got on his podcast for it, though. You know what I mean? But he was real about it, though, because he was like, man, you know, this how shit really get started, bro. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers get the real confusion, and it really be like that sometimes. You know what I mean? Because I got respect for everybody, especially in this comedy game, man. I told myself if I ever get on any podcast and stuff like that, I wasn't gonna be with no negative stuff, man. Because our gift is supposed to be for something positive. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. We can roast or whatever, get on motherfuckers and all that, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like right now at these times, I think comedians got the power to change the trajectory right now, dog. You know what I'm saying? We're the only ones that probably can't be held liable for things. Not that we can't be held liable, because everybody's going to be held accountable for the things that they do or say sometimes, you know what I mean? But sometimes when people is coming at it with the jokes like that, you know what I mean? Like, they got to a point where you can't say stuff about certain people and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Even about, can you imagine? That's like stuff like people not being able to say something about even Donald Trump, nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's the president. I can't say Donald Trump got the IQ of a cigarello. I can't say Donald Trump got the IQ of a karaoke machine. Oh my God, they gonna cancel me. Well, go ahead then, bitch. Yeah. Cause you ain't never heard it till I got on here right now. You know what I mean?
That nigga shut my Instagram down more than once.
Who? Trump?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Hold on, wait a minute.
I call 47. I ain't say nigga name. I call 47.
Oh my God, y'all finna get me on the Rico.
47. Yeah, that nigga shut my shit down.
47, that what you got, 47?
Yeah,
I call him 37.
He start fucking with our feed.
I call him 37.
37?
That's how many felonies he got.
Either way.
One thing I will say about Trump, though, you know when you remember people said they shocked that he became the president. I was shocked that he was the president the first time. This second time we dealing with him, man.
Right.
But you remember that first time?
I knew it was gonna happen the second time.
Before he got arrested. I mean, my bad. I'm sorry about the arrested. He did that too. But what it was before he got elected, they asked him where he get his military knowledge from, because nobody thought that Donald Trump would be the president. Right. You know what I mean? Including himself. Right. You know what I mean? Right. They played a trick on us so bad, they put it on the ballot. You could only vote for 3 people. You either vote for Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, or who else? These nuts. They put these nuts on the ballot, dog. I said, bitch, you going to jail. I know you lying to me out here. As soon as I seen these nuts, I said, it got to be Caitlyn Jenner. I said, they trying us. I said, they trying us out here. It turned out to be some old white folks, because they control everything.
These nuts. That's almost worth voting for.
I got accepted to the Electoral College. That's how I knew he was going to be the president. But when they asked him where he get his military knowledge from, you got to think this man is being the president of the United States. They wanted to know what qualifies you. And he said he get his military knowledge from watching movies. Y'all remember that? That's exactly what he said. First press conference, they said, Trump, how do you plan on defeating ISIS? Trump said, how am I going to defeat ISIS? We got some of the best soldiers, pilots in the United States Navy, okay? We're going to call Tom Cruise. I just got through watching Top Gun. I'm high as hell at the house. I said, I got to smoke on this shit. And he ain't finna call who? He called his name. He said, we're going to call Maverick. And I'm not supposed to say his name. That's his call sign. Right. But trust me, Maverick will be pretty fired up. Because I just heard from the Pacific, Goose just died. So he's going to be pretty fired up. But at every Trump press conference, right, there's always some black people that we don't know. They ask that question, Trump, how can the African Americans help against the fight against ISIS? Here come the Trump. African Americans are going to lead the fight against ISIS. I already told you about the pilots that we have in the Army. In the Navy. We also happen to have pilots in the United States Army who happen to be black. They're down in Tuskegee. You may know them as red tails. And I'll tell you another thing. This is when it started getting weird. He said, I'll tell you another thing. Even though some of those guys had syphilis, they were damn good pilots in World War II. I said, hold the fuck on, dog. I know y'all ain't let Donald Trump mix the Tuskegee Airmen with the Tuskegee experiment. You kidding me? If y'all gonna do that, I suggest you drink a shot of turpentine like Lawrence Fishburne did at the end of Miss Evans' Boys, if you didn't get the reference to that joke.
All right, so what's the hardest part about creating new material in this stage of your career? After 25 years, what's the hardest part about it?
Trying to relate to everybody. Try to relate to everybody. And when I say everybody, your goal is never to relate to everybody. Your goal should be for everybody to relate to you. You see how I'm talking like I'm so well refined in this right now? I don't even know if that's true, but I just knew, like, I ain't been on it all these years, so I thought of, why am I not? If it's past business, I'm talking about talent-based, you know what I mean? When we talk about material, and I got to say this now because nobody like to talk about the elephant in the room. Shout out to Patrice O'Neal, that's the special. But I wasn't talking about that. You know, that was my dog, man. That was my dog, man. If he was alive right now, he'd be telling everybody, boy, don't forget why we do this. Don't forget we dream this.
Right there.
It's a dream that we got, man, you know. That's like another thing too, man. Like, I think about that. I think about the comedians that passed away on the way up. You know what I'm saying? I think about all of that, man. So all of this goes into, because no matter where we at, where we performing at, we thinking about how it's going to be on whatever TV platform that we come out on, whether it's the Netflix special or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to be as natural as possible, man.
I remember performing. I don't know if you remember this. We was performing a Dutchess show over there by Bones, whatever shit is over in Fairburn. And you probably was coming up behind me. I did like number 3 or some shit.
Oh, like you talking about like on the tailgaters, not the tailgaters. I know what you're talking about. Because they end up doing the art thing on the other side, right?
Yeah.
Right.
No. It's the Bones over there by where the fucking the jumping whatever that shit is right there on Fairburn Road.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
So I think I was the 3rd person that went up. The room was kind of weird the way it set up, the way acoustic sound, the microphone sound.
Yeah.
Don DC Curry was in there.
Yep. I remember that night right there because we all took the picture. Food Stamp was up in there. Fredo Davis, shout out to Fredo Davis. And Smooth. Him and Smooth was up in there. Shout out to Smooth.
So I did a joke about I started off trying to, start the room, start before I go in my joke. I did a joke about the menu, and I said the menu like a fucking syllabus. I said, y'all niggas go to your syllabus, page 3 of your syllabus, look at the chicken, and I heard this nigga laugh loud as fuck. The rest of them looking like the syllabus. What the fuck is the syllabus? Don DC Curry is laughing. So these 2 niggas, the only one that's laughing. Duchess is looking like. So at the end, I do my probably like 5-7 minutes, and I don't feel good about my set. Don DC Curry go, bro, you can't get him every night. That was
man, he went up in there and killed it.
You can't do it every night.
Man, I swear to God, DC Curry killed it so hard. I said, Uncle Elroy, that's my uncle for real.
This nigga said it all go, hey, that syllabus shit was hilarious. Cause I was there, he said, don't dumb your shit down. Keep saying that type of shit. That's just like, nigga, you can't use them big ass words in these type of rooms. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So, yo, change what you say. And I heard him and Donnie Segura like, don't change the shit up. Let them niggas adjust.
That's real when I said that, because at that point that I told you that, I was thinking to myself like, damn, I got something, not a joke like yours, but just in the mind frame of something that I thought the crowd wouldn't get. You know what I'm saying? Because, for those of you don't, it's probably some people right now like, what the hell the syllabus is? So if you ain't got to Google it, that's what you get in college. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never been to college. You feel me? But I have been to Hampton University. I wasn't enrolled. I didn't enroll.
Fucking bitches in dorms.
You know what I'm saying? That was my days right there, though. I wasn't enrolled.
I learned from him both in that moment. Yo, I'm gonna tell the joke. You wanted to be relatable, but I'm gonna tell the joke that makes sense for the joke.
Yeah.
Do you keep changing up your shit because just 3 goofy motherfuckers don't know what it is. It just don't make no sense.
But what about when people say who you get material for? You know what I mean? Because when we can act like there are billions of people out here in this world, but there are only a couple of genres. You know what I'm saying? Right. So especially when you ask a black comedian, who do you write material for? You like, you gotta get material for everybody. Okay, let's go ahead and break the material down. You ain't talking about material for black people because we was black already, so you saying material for everybody else. So let's get to the everybody else. Right. Are you talking about Latinos, Hispanics? Right. Okay. Are you talking about Asians? No. Whether it's Japanese, Chinese, Korean, they all under the same veil. Right. Or are you talking about whites? When you speak of everybody, you know what I'm saying? Be clear about it, you know what I mean? Because I know we are still good enough too, you know what I'm saying, for whatever it is. That's why I made the reference of we supposed to be into ourselves and give the crowd that, you know what I'm saying, versus trying to give the crowd something that we think they should want to hear, you know what I mean? That's almost...
Lion Lady Love, I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off.
You all good,
what's
brother,
up,
you all good.
Chris
Happy birthday,
Jones?
man.
Appreciate it.
Happy birthday.
Appreciate it. Lion Lady Love said, what's up, Chris Jones, funny? And then she on Instagram up there on the screen.
Oh, people talking.
Yeah.
You ain't tell me that. Listen, I'm computer considerate. You know what I'm saying? I told this man, I don't really be knowing that much about technology. I'm getting on with it right now. You know what I'm saying?
She said, now y'all need to invite Mo Williams.
Mo! That's my dog.
I invited Mo and he had some shit that came up at the top, but I had to keep going back and going.
Shout out to Mo Williams, man. That's my dog, man.
Reach out to Mo.
Mo gonna come up here and turn this mug up, man. Man, Mo been on the...
I was trying to holler at Mo just before around COVID time, I think, or before that. And
man, Mo be funny, motherfucker.
I'm gonna get his ass up here. Yo, call in 678-740-9894, 678-740-9894. All right, so what's a moment on stage you'll never forget, good and bad?
Good moment on stage.
That you'll never forget, good and bad.
That I'll never forget. Man. If me performing?
Yep.
All right. A good performance I never forget was Monique show.
Okay.
The Monique show. When I did the Monique show, that was a big thing for me because I hadn't done it. That was my first time on TV. The first time I ever got on. You know what I'm saying? And I had to do it twice because the first time I did it, they didn't air it. You know what I'm saying? And I was tripping because I was hyped at first, like, yeah, I'm about to do it. It was me, George and me, and Grits Jelly Butter. You know what I'm saying? That's the band. But that was like a a good little conscious type show right there. We all got to sit on the couch and do our little thing or whatever. And yep, Georgia Meat, man. Shout out to Georgia Meat too, man. That's my girl right there, man. Me been all out the country and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Cruises and everything, doing shows. Me, her, and Abyss, Red Storm, Johannes Collins. But what was I saying?
He was on the show sitting down with.
With Monique. Oh yeah.
Monique.
So after the show was over with, Monique was like, "You good? You don't look like a guy that just filmed the TV show." And I said, "Man," nah, I ain't happy because I said, "Man, I heard y'all wasn't gonna show this. Y'all wasn't gonna air this episode." She said, "We ain't." God damn.
Don't lie and say, nigga, we ain't.
I said, "Goddamn, Monique, she wasn't bullshit." I said, "The fuck is? No, you're not." But just because, let me tell you something, baby. Look at me. And I said, "Man, nigga," I said, "Look at me." I said, "God damn, let me stop when she bust my ass out of the head." I said, "What?" Then she said, "I brought you to this show. I'm gonna bring you back on the show." You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Man," she was like, "Hey," didn't I say I'm gonna bring you back? I told you if I tell you I'm gonna bring you back, I'm gonna bring you back on the show. And she brought me back for real, dog. And this time when they brought me back, we did a comedy show. It was just comedians. Shout out to Small Fry, Sean Jones, and Two-Ray. Two-Ray Gordon, man. You know what I mean? And Rodney Perry hosted it. It was a comedy kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Modi's Comedy Club. You know what I mean? So we had a full-fledged show. You know what I mean? I came out first. Small Fry came out. Sean, Two-Ray and Sean. But that was mine. Like, since I never did TV before and I never had my I had never did the comic views. This was a show with comedians that I was with on the road to do comic views. Because I went down to do those shows and I never did them sometimes. Like, me and Two-Ray was at the comic view, nigga, in New Orleans, bro. We was at the New Orleans shit twice, dog, when Bruce was down there hosting. And like what I'm saying, bro, like when we was together, all the comedians together, just before social media, man. You know what I mean? All the comedians together, we calling each other on the phone. We making sure we got hotel rooms, dog. We not making sure nobody gonna be broke. You're not gonna beat nobody. You're not putting your hands on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Together. Like, we is riding together, like, for real, bro. And I never will forget, we all prayed after that night, leaving that show. I mean, leaving the comic view. About 50, 100 people then got on almost. 50 people got on. We all prayed in the big circle. And I'll never forget, Two-Ray said, "Y'all, man, we want to thank the creator for having us here, you know what I'm saying, making sure we all was here safe and make sure we all get home safe." And then he said, "But we got, shout out to Brother Chris, man, you know what I'm saying, he been here the whole time, man, you know what I'm saying, he didn't get the tape this time, but it's all good." And this was years, dog, you know what I'm saying, before, you know what I mean, that I end up coming back to do a show again, you know what I'm saying, after. That was another show what I did down there with my boy Carlos Miller. Shout out to Carlos Miller.
Carlos Miller
put me on this goddamn tour, nigga. He did a tour around the country.
Talk about that. Carlos
Miller did a tour all around the country, dog. All at the end of the day tour. Headlining that motherfucker all at every theater around this country, man. About 25, 30, 40 tours.
One of your favorite new comedians, 85 South. This nigga be right there.
Man, what, dog? That is
Carlos Miller's a killer.
Carlos killer. Carlos been out here doing this goddamn thing, dog. Goddamn it. That nigga be on stage about 2 hours a time, man.
That nigga funny, commonly, unnaturally funny. That nigga funny without trying.
Hell yeah.
Very funny. So, what's the bad?
Was that the
bad show? That was good. That was good. That was good. And
the bad? Okay.
No. The bad.
First show, yeah, like, fuck, man, I don't know. I don't want to do this shit like that.
Sometimes it ain't the bad shows that make you not want to do it no more. It's the show that you miss people on. You know what I mean? I did a show one time. My granddad, my grandma, I remember my grandpa and my grandpa and my grandmama passed away on both of those shows. But this show that my granddad passed away, right before I went up, I talked to my sister on the phone, and she called me. My sister don't never call me, man. It's my oldest sister. She was like, "How you doing?" I said, "I'm doing good." I said, "What's going on?" She was like, "Nothing." She said, "I just want to tell you something." She said, "What you finna do?" I said, "I'm finna get ready to go on stage." And she was like, "I'll wait till you come off and tell me." I said, "Nah, go ahead and tell me." She said, "Daddy died." And I was like, man, because, you know, my granddaddy, I'm coming up down there with him. Sometimes we so close to the grandparents that's, you know, my dad was in Chicago then, you know what I mean? So that's dad to us, really, you know what I'm saying? And he back from my granddad was born like in 19, 1918. You know what I'm saying? So he from the old school, man. But I never will forget, bro. Like I said, damn, man. I can't believe this. I went in the back because I was like, all right, I'm gonna go up still. You know, I just did talk with myself like, all right, I'm still gonna go up. My granddad, I'm still gonna go up. My father came down to the show. My dad had never came to my show, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He came to the show. Hey, what's up, son? He said, you heard about it? I said, yeah, I heard. He was like, yeah, it's all good. You know what I mean? You know, just and then right before I went up, my other homeboys was in the bathroom. My boy Ill Will, and I think Kendall Ferguson, man. Shout out to them. He was like, you good, Smoke? I said, man, my granddaddy died. And I broke down to them because they know me, and I always talked about trying to do this for my grandparents, man. And, man, they hugged me, dog, in the bathroom, man. And I just went out there and just did the show, man. Just when they did the show, they had one of the best shows of my life out there, though, man. But I just remember I didn't want that to happen. I always thought, like, man, I got to get on this TV harder now because people can't see me now and they dying. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Then that's when I ain't noticed I was going through some other stuff, though, with the military from going AWOL, though. But I just found that out years later, like a PTSD type of thing. I'm feeling it right now a little bit, really, you know what I mean? But
Nigga, don't snap and kill no.
Nah, I ain't gonna snap.
All right, just let me know what's your trigger words.
Nah.
So we back away from all this shit. All right, so what advice would you give a young comedian, bro? Young comedian coming up in the games. Just start out. What advice would you give?
From IG. Line Lady Love says, I want to know why you stopped doing live on IG.
Well, I stopped doing live on IG. I don't know. I just don't be going live like that, really. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga say he busy.
Nah, I didn't think the live was. I didn't think it was a thing that everybody just do like that, really. You know what I'm saying? I figure I'd be in other. Sometimes it be safety. Sometimes it just be like, I don't know. I'm really not as interactive like that with everybody like that, really. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I know.
Answer your question, Line Lady
I didn't even
Love.
know that was my bad. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try to go live a little bit more. I tried to go live today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, my phone be down.
Yes. So what advice would
And
you
I
give a
be
young
running.
comedian?
Huh?
A young comedian, up and coming comedian.
I
what
tell
advice?
a young comedian, stay original. Stay original, have fun. Stay original, have fun. And when I tell you this, don't take this no other way because I took it away. This is not an overnight success.
Facts.
And with that saying, this doesn't mean it won't happen overnight. I'm just saying if it takes longer than overnight, then don't be surprised. Because when a person told me that a long time ago, I was like, what? It wasn't overnight for you. Ha! You must don't know, you know what I mean? And now I'm here in the basement. But I'm on now. I'm on now, baby. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no bullshit
At all.
Hello, y'all better tell somebody.
Secret location.
This is secret location, baby.
That's right.
What you talking about? We got Gucci person with lowercase G's and capital G's out here. You know I'm in the movie.
Yeah.
I got the movie too. I ain't ready to tell y'all.
Okay.
Oh, bro, we doing black movies out here. I am in the new Aquaman. Real talk, bro. They film I'm in the new Aquaman. See, this is the kind of shit. See,
Go ahead.
this the shit right here.
I don't feel like you can switch.
I am in the new Aquaman.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
They have a black man that's playing Aquaman. Now I drowned in the first 7 minutes. See, that's what the. You know what? I'm not even supposed to tell y'all what's going on in this movie.
That's why.
But
I
obviously-
Let's go with the Tubi.
Yes, of course.
All right.
This is going on Tubi X. This is shit that Tubi don't even fuck with. You hear me?
Tubi Plus.
Man, we so cheap on this. They ain't even. We not in the ocean doing any of the scenes. All the water scenes are at the YMCA off Camerton that they shut down. I'm telling you right now, this shit. The water's not 2 feet deep. We making sure we don't have no accidents. Yeah, insurance, we got Geico. You fall in this water, ain't gonna be shit here but a green lizard to see your ass, man.
That's so funny.
We be
in the bathtub.
We be joking, but we be serious too, man. Rest in peace to H. Rap Brown.
Hell
If y'all don't know who that is, that was a very, very important man to the black community, to the world, man. You know.
Facts.
So, one of the last questions. What's
question? We gotta leave.
No, not last question. I'm talking about one of them.
I'm about to say I ain't had to come here for this shit. I could have been door dashing. I ain't got it. The hell?
I got more show. Hold on, man.
Okay, come on then.
All right. So
What's one thing that happened backstage on the green room that you've never said publicly, but you remember it very vividly? You never spoke about it publicly, but a story or something like that. I know you got a shitload.
And man, I got a whole bunch of them. Let me see something that happened in the green room a long time ago, man. Let me see. Shit. In the green room?
Green room, backstage, whatever. Amongst, we comedians be outside like a cipher. We be all at any of those moments.
Man. I don't know, man. I don't know how I want to say this right now. You know what I mean?
Say it, nigga. You never held your tongue any other time. Don't come here and be censored. I didn't bring you over here to be fucking. Don't be politically correct.
Okay.
Version of your
All
man,
right. We was in the green room one time.
Okay.
And this was my boy Marcus Combs.
Okay.
And Dirty South.
Okay, rest in
Who was
peace.
here, you know what I'm saying? And the green was backstage, and I took the green.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And Dirty was like, "Man, what a goddamn weed that, man!" I said, "I don't." Dirty, I don't know what's that. Dirty looked at me like, "Nigga, if you got it, say you got it." So Marcus came back here like, "What a green at?" I said, man, I don't know where to agree that because I had some green before and Marcus and somebody else was there and they try to act like they ain't no with it. But I'm trying to get my get back right now, but Dirty wasn't involved in that. So Marcus said, oh, all right, well, I guess ain't nobody smoking in shit. I guess that's what it is. So Marcus walked out. When Marcus walked out, then Dirty talking. Dirty said, nigga, if you got the green, Marcus stuck his head right back in there like, who got the green, man? Like, what's going on, man? I said, all right, look, I got it right now. Dirty said, I told you that nigga wasn't shit. I said, man, wait a minute. I told it already. Marcus said, now you here right now, Smoke. You wasn't shit for a minute. You wasn't shit for a minute right now, you know what I mean? I said that to say this. Marcus and Dirty, they not here no more, man, but they were some of the funniest comedians in the world, man. In the world, man. You know what I mean? There's a lot more comedians, too. Rest in peace, Tyler Craig, too.
Yeah, Tyler
When
Craig,
we're talking
for
about
sure.
these comedians, man, I like
Pat
to.
said that's when you went to Memphis, right?
Huh?
Pat, that's who on Instagram.
Yeah.
When you went to Memphis, that's when that happened.
Pat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Pat?
Which Pat? There's another Pat out there.
Not Miss Pat. Not
Miss Pat. I thought you were talking about Miss Pat. I was like, Miss Pat with the Memphis.
Actually,
Nah,
I
yeah.
don't know if that's Miss
Yeah.
Pat because she won't show her face, but she's
Yeah.
on all our podcasts.
Yeah.
That was
She won't show
Miss
her
Pat.
face.
I done
She
shows.
won't even call
You know what?
in.
You know what? I really don't know. I can see how many. Like with social media, you can see how many followers you have. But you can't see how many fans you have, right? And I don't never like to call nobody no fan. If anybody ever get offended or ever call you a fan, please don't never be offended. But we don't know another word for the follower count.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. That's a good point. I got followers, but we don't know how
Hell
many people's
yeah,
fans.
man. You know
I know
what
the
I mean?
fans, they be like, yo, you gonna be there tonight? I'm be there.
Man,
I used to have a
bruh.
crew of little older, like women in their 50s and 60s that would show up to all my shit.
After every show, I shake everybody, almost everybody's hand after the show. People got to tell me, Smoke, man, chill out, man. I said, man, I'm finna holler at the people, man. They was like, man, get the fuck out of here. You ain't got to holler at them. Fuck them folks. I'm like, fuck them folks, man. Get your ass out of here.
I want feedback. I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
If you could tell me a joke that I said, I feel like I did something. That's just me. That's me when that shit stuck to your ribs.
Sometimes, hey, while you talking, you know what? I did do a show one time in Columbus. And bruh, I was all right half the show, dog. You know what I'm saying? I still made it out, but after the show, the lady was like, "You was not good tonight." and she didn't. It wasn't nothing that was. I swear to God, it wasn't nothing that's just so degrading. It was just regular to the point, but it felt so bad. She said, "You know what? You were real horrible tonight. You was not funny tonight. Okay? You was like not funny. Like I know you been funny, and then it really messed me up. She said, I seen you before." I said, oh, okay, so you seen me be funny. She said, babe, you one of the funniest comedians that I saw. Before I seen you again tonight. Tonight was off. Man, then all night, it just seemed like, all right, let me get out of here. I'm about to get out of here. She on the other side, hey, there he is. You was not funny tonight, okay?
God
Don't you
damn.
forget. I said, bitch, I'll bust your motherfucking head. You send me. Oh my God, man. If you out there, sister, thank you for telling me that.
We all
But
got
if I
those
ever
moments.
find you, I'm gonna unfollow you. She's like, you was very regular.
That shit is so humbling.
Very mean.
That shit's the humbling experience. I had that shit. What's that fucking lounge over there for February right next to bars that burned down with the that burned down not too long ago.
I ain't burned no bar down.
Not you then.
The one
Okay.
Dutch used to do.
Yeah, Dutchess used to do a show at.
Yeah, I
Dumb-
put the name up.
And
Dumb
on
niggas.
on the east side.
No, it's right here on Fairburn Road. It was the other lounge that we used to be at all the time. Dutchess had all that little area right
I know,
there.
yeah.
And that shit
Dutch is
burned down.
thugged out. Dutch is
Hell yeah.
thugged out too.
Them
man.
nigga crowd, her crowd,
She be working
you
too.
got to fucking really
Oh
bring
yes.
it.
And
Them
they are.
niggas ain't holding
Yeah.
back shit.
Yeah.
They'll tell you live.
Yeah.
That ain't it, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I've had shit when I'm killing and I can hear this nigga spitting out sodas and bitches
That's-
telling, hey, shut up, bitch, this nigga talking.
That's when I told you.
But them nigga, you suck.
I
Them
see.
niggas gonna tell you right there.
I met Ike Turner cousin on one of them shows. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but don't you
I
know-
met Ike Turner before though too. When I met Ike Turner, and this is serious, Ike Turner said, the only hits I ever gave Tina was in that studio. I said, damn. and I said, I'm gonna tell the world that.
You stupid.
I ain't like, see, I can't say nothing out here. Why y'all be acting like this, man? This
Tommy
is.
Tall World said, you know us female comedians are funnier than the male comedians.
She always wants
Of course,
She just
of
wanna stir the
course
pot.
they are. Let me tell you something.
Always trying to
Now,
stir the pot.
the way things are getting now, the female comedians that used to be male comedians are being funnier than even the female comedians now. And if you don't watch that,
Right.
I'm not lying to you. And I'm being as transparent as I can be. Boom!
That's what I'm talking about. All right, bro. So again, I asked
Set it
everybody
off.
to set it off. This is why he's here.
You going to jail.
I asked everybody the same question. If you have your last dollar to your name, they come into the Fox Theater, dead or alive. Who's your top 5 comedians you're going to spend your last $5? Your last dollar on?
Damn.
Top 5, dead or alive.
Top 5 comedians, dead or alive. I'm going to spend that dollar on. Man, Patrice O'Neal got to be up in there.
Yes, sir.
Bernie Mac.
Okay. All right.
Eddie Murphy.
Okay. Your last dollar
This is my last dollar.
to the name. You got to go see the niggas at the Fox.
Man, dog.
Dead or alive.
Man, dog. Oh my God, man. I gotta go between Richard Pryor and Red Fox. I gotta.
You got 2 spots. You
No,
got two
no,
spots.
no. 2 spots. I got 2 spots.
Remember your list now, because I'm asking another follow-up to it.
Man, damn. All right, Red Fox.
Okay.
Last one.
Last one.
I gotta put Dick Gregory in there, man.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, okay. All right, now you got your 5. Netflix calls you up. They're going to cut you a big check, one night only live show. You got 4 spots. Somebody going to get left off. You got a host, opener, feature, and headliner. Who's in each spot and who's getting left off?
Host, opener.
Feature,
Feature,
and
headliner.
headliner. Who's in each spot?
This Dead or Alive too? This
Yeah,
ain't
this,
Dead or
your,
Alive no
your
more.
list you just gave me.
Right.
Out that 5.
Oh,
Out that 5. You
oh,
gave.
hosting. Red got to host it.
Okay, Red's hosting it.
All right. The top spot.
Out of your 5, who's headlining, who's featuring, who's opening?
Man, damn it. Do we go with Eddie Murphy headlining still?
That's on you. I mean, either way, Netflix, you got a good lineup. So you tell me. Eddie hasn't been doing it for a while, so I don't know. He may
All right,
come
I'm
out.
gonna put Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory got to go second though. I'm gonna put Dick
So
Gregory.
you're gonna be the
just second.
feature. You the feature. Okay.
I gotta get Dick the featuring because he got to just get it right there first though. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
So he the feature. Who's opening? Who's headlining?
Who my last choices? Eddie.
You got Eddie. You got Bernie. You got Patrice.
I got Patrice too. Oh, shit. Damn, dog, man. Like these is my favorites, man. You know what I'm saying? So, oh
Going
my
after
God.
Dick Gregory.
Fuck.
Who's going before
I
Dick Gregory?
let Patrice. I put Patrice before Dick Gregory.
As an opener. Okay.
Yes, I let Patrice open it up.
And who's headlining? Who's the last? Who's in the last spot?
Last one got to be goddamn Eddie. Eddie got to get the last spot.
Eddie. All
I
right.
want to say Bernie, dog,
So
because
you
I can't see
Bernie
nobody going behind Bernie like that, dog. You know what I'm saying?
But you left Bernie off.
Did I leave Bernie off?
Yeah.
Shit.
Nigga, Red is hosting. Patrice is opening. Dick Gregory's featuring, and you got Eddie as
All right. I didn't know I was having them all on the same show, and I was doing
Yeah.
this the same night at first, though. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta excuse me
check.
on that. Excuse whoever you is, you gotta excuse me on that right
Netflix
there.
is
But I'm gonna
coming
let
to
Eddie gonna have to. Eddie's gonna headline it, man.
All right. I
It's
like
just so hard, even for comedians. It's so
Yeah.
hard for them to see that.
Yeah.
Damn, nigga, you gonna let Eddie headline it? Just know, nigga, if any of you niggas headline it, I'm on your ass, nigga. Pause.
Pause
If any
culture.
of you nigga headline, I'm going up first, and you know that might be difficult.
Speaking of pause.
but special comedians, shout out comedians, Carlos Miller
Yes.
and Hannibal Buress,
Niggas
and
forget about
Tony
Hannibal.
Woods. I gotta
Tony Woods, yes.
mention those three because those three are different.
Yeah.
They're different in a realm of we all black, but we're all different enough. We're all everything. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So whenever it get to that mainstream urban, we're everything. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's a little mainstream you want.
Yeah, it's 1,000 black comedians on the mainstream side working. You can't find 10 white comedians that are even headlining on a black comedy circuit or an urban circuit. You know, but comedy shouldn't have no color line. It should be like nature.
It shouldn't. That's a conversation I have with a lot of other comedians too. When they don't want to go to them white rooms, make your shit universal as possible. Nigga, stop chicken and waffling your ass in all these goddamn lounges and in bars and shit. It's cool with your people, but your ass got to know the shits work everywhere.
Chicken,
so
yeah.
You know, the chickenless. What do you call it? Chickenless circus? That's what Tony Woods called it.
Well, you know, it's ours though.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Let me ask you a question. When the comedy started out, wasn't it a time that they wouldn't even let black comedians in the club?
Facts.
Matter of fact, wasn't it a time they wouldn't even let the black people
in the club?
That's
true.
Couldn't even be a goddamn comedy fan.
That's true.
Boy, white folks got some goddamn nerve. You hear me?
Right. Ain't true.
I remember they tried to call black. They tried to call for 3/5 of a man one time, didn't they? Bitch, don't call me no goddamn fraction. Call me a nigga if that's what you gonna do. Don't call me no fraction. That was a 3/5.
Yeah,
Because you gonna take my whole body to jail.
They sure is. You gonna divide my ass in jail.
There ain't nothing but the Lord. Jesus, where you from?
Snoop the Bronx, BX. So we about to talk about that shit right now. Pause culture. You watch the Diddy documentary?
I couldn't help it. I tried not to watch it, but every barbershop that I passed, it was going past every scene. It was like no matter where I went, the documentary was playing on somebody's TV or their iPad or their phone all the way down to my daughter's school.
Damn.
I said, what the fuck is going on?
Watching my kid.
But that was the janitor watching it on his iPad.
Not the janitor.
But go ahead, though.
But no, yeah, that first of all, 50 is a special kind of pay. The level of information this nigga was able to pay for and get was shit. I was like, there's no way you gonna put some extra shit. I don't know. I ain't
really heard nothing that we haven't heard.
Things in there.
Maybe there's a couple things on
like
there.
The
but
Diddy, Biggie paying for his own funeral type shit.
Was that true? Was that true? I ain't know. Hold on, wait. Now,
supposedly said it wasn't true.
When something come out,
Allegedly.
we got to start putting the time limit on something too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got to start putting this came out then. We gonna give it a week to see what came out and what transpired, you know what I'm saying, to see what was left in, what was left out, you know what I'm saying? They're going to have to do that right now.
The state said that wasn't true, but, you know.
See what I'm saying?
But 50,
and I was up there like, oh, bitch ass nigga, that's some fuck shit he did right there.
Right,
now the shit ain't true. Now I wish I would have held my comment. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lying.
I ain't know it was a co-founder to Bad Boy. I didn't know it was two and Puffy and another nigga. Never knew that. I just thought it was just Puffy out the gate. No, it was a nigga that had 25%. And then
he took the 25%.
Yep, he took the 25% back.
Wait. So it was 25 cents went to somebody, and then
he had a 75% went to Diddy's mom.
Whoa. Wait a minute. So 25% went to the other dude. 75% went to his mom. So 75% went to his mama. 25% went to the other dude. So motherfucker, can you buy that? I just wanted to do that little.
You stupid.
I just wanted to do that little. I ain't never had no.
You know Diddy bullied them out of his shares. Dude gave up his shares. Did
he tell him hold this for me? Did he say hold it? Did he say this yours? Or did he say, hey bro, hold it right? Nigga, give me my goddamn bat. Yeah. Give me my goddamn. Like I don't know what happened.
Either
you know
way.
what I'm saying? But I don't know them. The only thing that have you ever met them? Have you ever met Puffy? I never met them. I only heard of.
No need.
With shit.
No
when you
need.
talking like that, they wouldn't need to be talking about it. Goddamn.
Need to meet this nigga. I ain't making no music, no nothing, nigga.
Make you famous.
Yeah, I don't want to go through his. Whatever gatekeeper he doing, that door can stay closed, nigga. I promise you. Yeah, that's a slippery slope. I don't want to be there for.
You can't smoke down here. We have a whole show that does nothing but smoking.
Well, they were talking about the smoking.
Yeah, she said you can't smoke down there, Chris. Yeah.
Yes, he can.
Yeah, I'm about to run out this motherfucker, but they ain't told me shit.
No, she ain't accustomed to, I guess, smoking, but they can. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You know, they from my church. My church watching.
They all right.
My church watching tonight too.
So I know you will be into this. Yeah, 47 decides to. You all right?
You said 47?
Yeah, 47. Yes. Get rid of MLK Day and Juneteenth as a holiday.
Come on with it.
That you're using.
Come on with it.
As a way to get into national parks as a free. You'd be like, yeah, it's MLK Day, Juneteenth. He used his birthday as to get into the national park free pass.
My wife was so mad about that shit.
Was she?
And she ain't even black. But let me tell you something. I said, bitch, I know you lying. She said, that motherfucker cracker tripping, Chris. I said, oh my God. She said, I usually don't say shit like that. But that motherfucker, now, let's be real about this.
Yeah.
Juneteenth and Martin Luther King Day, these are not just a regular walk in the park day. And this ain't going to be no walk in the park. And I mean that figuratively.
Right.
But literally, MLK Day and Juneteenth are federal holidays.
Yep.
So the next time that you think you want to take some off of a list, let's make sure you clear this federally now, you know what I'm saying? And let's see who's on with this, because all of the black people are on board with this. I hope so, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they are or not, but because people have been silent sometimes, but I can't believe it.
It's just a test of the system.
Yeah.
It's a test of the system.
Because now the next thing he's going to do is he's going to try to roll back the holidays.
Yep.
Well, I just know that.
Mentioned that already.
I just know that this whole country would be outraged if anybody would mention to dismiss the 4th of July. So why would this? Why would everybody be outraged if the 4th of July is missing? Because that's the day of freedom. For who?
Right.
Exactly.
Because in 1776, it was a lot of people that was enslaved. Goddammit.
Yep.
They not
Now, it was some that was enslaved that chose to fight. That got into the fight and helped the United States, but it was some that chose to fight for Great Britain at that time too, nigga. You know what I mean?
Addicts. Right.
Christmas Addy, who was a black man.
Right.
You know his real name was Michael Johnson.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chris Addy's Native American. Like
that's
he's
right,
black.
that's right,
He's like, so if he's Native American, this
Historian,
is
that's
a
what I tell y'all.
real, true American story.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
And that was in Boston, right?
Yeah.
Boston Tea Party.
I think that was after.
Okay.
Boston Tea Party.
Well, I only said
They
that
was
because
in the midst of the fight at that point.
I found out something else about that Boston Tea Party, that all the people dressed up like Indians, and I heard they put black shoe polish on their face because the Indians at that time
I had dark skin.
had dark skin. You know what I mean? So maybe they need to rewrite that. Maybe they need to look at that history.
Nigga, you know they ain't gonna put that in here.
No,
They
ain't
taking
put
shit
that-
out
they
right
trying
now.
to- They trying to erase that.
They trying to take pages out right now. They ain't about to put that shit in there.
Yeah, but this Juneteenth thing, I don't like that, and I think a lot of other people should be outspoken about that, because we just had somebody who was just saying.
We just got the motherfucker.
It was
Now you wanna
somebody
pick it up?
was just saying. It's just that Juneteenth. It's just that. We don't need you. It's just that narrative keeps coming back right now. If we can follow it back.
Right.
Whoever said it was a redneck that said it. You know what I'm saying? I know that was
You
a
had
damn
some
show.
black
It was a
folks
redneck that
too,
said
like
it.
Candace Owens said it allegedly.
Candace said she don't know Juneteenth. We ain't gonna listen to no black folks saying that.
Nah.
I ain't gonna
I'm not
listen to that.
surprised by Candace.
You gotta give me at least 1,000 of them that say that. You know what I'm saying? I can't find 1,000 of them that say it. You know what I mean?
All right, so you got.
And I'm in there. I got my grandmama Choctaw. Now, and my other grandmama, she Charles, she Geechee. So y'all gonna have to deal with
Not
that.
Geechee.
I got a little gully in me. I got a little indigenous in me.
All right, so Southwest Airlines just announced that it has a mandatory policy to require plus-size passengers to buy 2 seats, and it's going to be effective January 27, 2026. So all you big back
Now, see, I'm
motherfuckers,
tired of this shit.
spot that top.
Who
No.
decides it? Who decides?
No, that's wrong.
When it's
They going to have the shit like how they do it at
That's
Six Flags. And
wrong.
have you niggas measure yourselves at the goddamn
Nah,
front.
that's wrong now
Put your
because
stomach right here, nigga.
I think
And your
that's
bag.
I think that's wrong now. You know what I'm saying? Because imagine if you had to pay for another person, right? You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, somebody saying, "Well, you got to pay for this. You have to pay for it." You know what I'm saying? Well, why do I have to pay for it? Because you're you. Okay, I have to pay for it because I'm me. Everybody have to deal with that right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just think about that, and this just if you're big, you know what I'm saying? What if they start going if you're too black to be over here in this seat?
A black tax?
I'm not trying to relate color and physical size together. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, because it's never been like that at first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now it's getting like that now. I would even be open to saying, well, you may pay a little extra. You know what I'm saying? But a whole nother seat is just a whole crazy thing right now.
I think they feel like because they actually physically on the other seat too, that they like not too many people can sit in that seat too comfortably. You just might as well pay for it. Cause it's no different than having with the extended belt and shit. You know, they were like, oh shit, I can give you an extra piece of fabric to keep your ass safe, nigga. You gonna have to pay for this shit over here. So, I just find that I think it's gonna start a trickle effect, and a lot of other airlines gonna try to do the same thing.
They tried to do this before, didn't they?
Yeah. Or you
What they
went
like
with the
is a
BBLs. Y'all BBLs, watch out. That's gonna get y'all the extra cheek. Bitch, you got to pay. You got to pay for the extra cheek. Y'all think y'all be slick. No, nigga, her damn cheek rubbing me on my hip. Nigga gotta pay. Make this bitch pay.
These airlines, man, they charging all this money, but then look at the snacks they give you. They give you them daycare center snacks, man. Fucking little Swedish fish, or some little goldfish, man. Come on, man. I'm talking about a little snack. Then look at you crazy, like, you want cookies or you want goldfish? Bitch, I want cookies and goldfish, bitch. The hell you talking
Give me
about?
the
What
whole
you
fucking
want?
can. Who the
Yeah,
fuck
wrong
out
with
there
you,
put me in
man?
them little bullshit ass cups and take the can back? Bitch, give me the whole can. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I have to pay just to pick a seat. I hate that shit. Nigga,
That's what I'm saying.
I gotta pay to be on the plane and pay to pick a seat. What kind of shit is that?
They ain't nothing but the Lord. But ain't nothing but, I be, you know when I be saying they ain't nothing but the Lord, I be for real. Cause it don't be nothing but the Lord.
That's crazy.
People be laughing.
All right, so this next one, Las Vegas plans to charge residents monthly for access to call 911 in emergency situations. Leaders plan to use the money to monitorize its 911 system. The plan introduces a surcharge of up to $1 per phone line billed each month to help fund the transition into the next generation 911, which is an advanced emergency services platform used nationwide. County officials say the existing 911 system is aging and increasingly unable to meet the standards and demands of fast-growing population and modern emergency needs.
So they about to charge niggas in Vegas
So
$1.
So how is charging gonna speed up the process is what I want to know.
I have no idea.
You telling me right now if I call 911, somebody's in my house, ma'am, credit card information, please. I'm gonna need the credit card information. Ma'am, they in my house. Bitch, if you don't see, you better hit my cash out right now before I call 12 over there. Right. I'm telling you right now, man, 911, y'all ain't shit for that.
Yeah.
Bitch, you going to jail. I cannot, but I'm thinking this in my head right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to formulate it.
They're like, how important is your life? One more dollar.
You know this ain't nothing but AI. This ain't nothing but AI. Cause I'm telling you right now, you know what? They always say for news, problems, you need old solutions. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna call them motherfuckers collect. I'm calling it collect. I'm just letting you know right now. Whoever after me, I'm putting it on speakerphone. Hey, you hear him right now? I'm loading up the information right now. She getting it. Ding. Hold on, that's my door there. That's my door there. One already there. Hold on.
Send them niggas through Morse code, goddamn.
I wanted to know because y'all just said something right there. You know what I mean? Only a person wouldn't think of that. A normal thinking person would not think of you charging a normal person money for 911. Mm-hmm. So who thought of that? I think a computer thought of that. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, computers, if y'all hear me, I'm sorry about that. You know they say they're gonna take over. But
they remember that shit. Like, I remember when you said that shit on the podcast.
But seriously, is that not a thing? Is that not what's being computed right now? It may be something else that's not human computing something that can be so inhumane. I got the Alexa thing at my house, you know what I mean? So
Alexa be going off in my house. That bitch be just answering, no, that we don't compute. Like, bitch, I wasn't even talking to you. I was talking to my kids. Yeah. You want to help these chores?
Alexa be good sometimes. I told her to pull up your podcast. And when I told her to pull up your podcast, she said, I like that. Misfits of comedy. I said, okay. Let me see it. I said, CJ, I said, get out of here. So then I said, well, let me ask you something that probably nobody ask it. I said, Siri. I said, Alexa, when are the robots gonna take over? She said, bitch, we in your house now. I said, woo. She said, now get your ass out of here, go to that podcast, and turn on that iRobot. I said, I'm so sorry. Don't you play with me, Chris. I said, I'm sorry, Alexa.
Yeah, Alexa don't be playing.
She said, you always asking that bitch Siri every time you jump in the car.
Talk to me too, nigga.
Balance this shit out. Bitch, don't make me fucking neglect it. All right, so there's a man on social media that says he want to introduce a new dating concept called
financial celibacy, where he don't pay for shit until he gets married. Y'all saying y'all don't want to give up your coochie until you're married? This brother said, fellas, we need to start a new thing where we are not paying for shit until you're my wife.
What do you think about that, brother?
What is that if that caught on? Celibate in the pockets.
What's the guarantee? What's the guarantee that you're going to do it when you get married?
For them? For the women? No. We don't know. We don't know guarantee if when they celibate and we get it, that is good. Or we going to like it.
Yeah.
Like, this is the worst head I ever got in my life. What is? I'm married
Is
to this
that
shit.
what
Can
it
I
is?
know this shit?
Is that what relationships is based on? Because when they get married now, you know what I'm saying? Like back in, let me ask you this, Dad. Through time, through the beginning of time, has marriage been based off of sex? I say no. Because people used to arrange marriages back in the
it was
day,
more
probably. You know what I'm saying?
transactional.
For the good of the tribes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So marriage can't be just sexual. You know what I'm saying?
No, back then it was.
Somebody need to tell these women that. You know what I'm saying?
was to build
Don't
wealth.
tell the guys.
Yeah,
That's the point that man making. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Well, we'll do this till we get married then.
Yeah.
Because I tried to show you by paying some of the bills and shit like that. I ain't paying all your shit, bitch, but I'm showing you I'm down for you already. That's why I think you should marry me. Or you gonna act like that. Celibacy. What is it? Celibacy law.
Celibacy. Yep. Financial celibacy.
You know what people say? They say if they sell a little bit, some people buy a little bit.
And the first thing you stupid. The first thing they gonna do is tell you, if you're a broke ass nigga, just say you're a broke ass nigga.
Boy, people have some nerves, dog. It be songs I hear that was saying that. Remember that back in the day? They came out with it. Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. All the women talking about, I know that's right.
Scrubs.
Really?
Scrubs.
Seriously, Keisha? Bitch, you out here on unemployment and broke boys don't deserve no pussy. This bitch out here,
Section 8 food stamps.
Right.
We don't deserve no
women out here begging for a stimmy. Begging for the stimulus check from early 2000s.
Right.
They gonna call me broke.
Slick says she will not marry. She will not be your wife, and good thing you ain't fucking.
So you ain't gonna lock in the financial celibacy. He can't hold his wallet
That's
until
crazy.
then.
Because, I mean, I don't know.
We gotta test it out. You don't get married and be like, I saved up all my money for this.
How many
Yeah,
virgins?
yeah,
Listen,
you
okay,
don't even know what
listen,
this nigga
hold on.
got saved
Hold on. I
up
got
to.
some. I got a little an example right here. Let's just say you said that to all the NBA players. You know what I'm saying? AC Green, the only virgin we really know. That was in the NBA. Really,
I
you
don't
know
know
what
how
I'm
he
saying?
did it with that team.
When
but
that
yeah.
stuff went down with Magic, AC Green was the only one said, "What y'all talking about? Like
said,
this ain't about you, AC. Shit.
Right. That nigga was like,
You ain't got nothing to worry about over here. You hear me?
AC just like, this ain't got shit to do with me. Pass me the eggs. And them niggas was having that shit at the team. We got team meeting.
AC had
this
that
nigga
Jerry
got
curl.
some shit. He's like, this ain't got. He took his play like, this ain't got shit to do with me. Y'all niggas talk this out amongst yourselves. Did you just have one of those nigga bitches last night? This ain't got shit to do with me, Byron Scott. Showtime. Yeah,
Man, what is that? I'm just trying to see that screen.
You ain't gonna say that's why that nigga
I was
read
trying
that.
to look over there.
That shit hard to read. All right, so this is a good one. Jackson, Mississippi City Council has banned all of its employees from dating or doing business with drug dealers after employees keep getting caught up in fucking scandals.
The employees, like city employees?
Yes, these niggas
So
is
you
fucking
te-
drug dealers.
Wait a minute
and
now.
getting caught in the news on scandals. So you are banned from fucking Tay-Tay because this nigga got a really good dick and he push your ass through the mattress.
What type of city officials are they fucking? Are you telling me that we got
The niggas that be
Marquise
up in-
is messing with the city commissioner?
Yes. The tax commissioner, the sheriff. He folded that bitch up. Hey, let me tell you
So ain't
something.
nobody going to jail. Ain't nobody going to jail. Everybody get probation.
Everybody outside walking.
Everybody
got ankle braces.
Everybody
Niggas-
got eye bonds. I don't know what they call it. The signature bonds. What they call it when you get out of jail down here? I've been locked up in a couple places.
That's what got one of them shits. Everybody got ankle braces because they fucking the right
This
person.
Jackson, Mississippi.
Jackson, Mississippi. Them niggas- yo,
Jesus.
Jackson
Now
sold a
hold
lot
on
of
now.
that
They
shit.
was like that in Atlanta too. They had a scandal at Wright Street too now, if I ain't mistaken now, with
They probably did.
with the guards and stuff like that. But if they messing with the hustlers from the city, and these are city officials, I'm trying to think of what's the worst scenario. Man, it is. I already found out.
What?
Half the project burned down because this nigga fucking the goddamn water, the water commissioner.
Bitch, you better go down there and suck the fire.
My phone
fire
ringing. Fuck
chief.
that phone, girl. I smell smoke. Girl, fuck that phone. It's the house, nigga. It's the house y'all in.
Yeah.
That says, remember, Mississippi doesn't have any money.
You better stop that, girl. Mississippi ain't got. I
They
don't know.
paid prime
Mississippi
something.
was the cash cotton crop.
They is paying primes. They put their money together.
But that's college, so college.
They just
Deion
keeping
Sanders
it away
something.
from keeping it away from certain
college is
people.
different.
No, why? There was a whole part
No,
of
it's
the
like-
state.
College have donors. Like
Okay.
we're talking about the state itself.
With the alumni, so all the people
them
that
niggas
Ole
mad as
Miss
shit
and
when they
Mississippi
do
State, they just
They donate to the school. We talking about the state.
Well, what about all that old money Mississippi got from all that cotton?
They moved up, they moved
Shit,
out
they
of
still
that state.
they still got the cotton.
The niggas just took
The cotton is still
they
there.
just took slavery off their constitution like 7 years ago.
Yeah, but they what they did was they took money and moved somewhere else, like Chicago and New York.
Yeah, I believe that.
And took
Well,
the money with them.
I'll tell you that. They may say that about Mississippi now, but Mississippi was the first city that black people had. It was the first black city after slavery. Mount Bayou. That's why when I think that's from like 1865 to at least 1955 to the Emmett Till case, right?
You know that it was actually one in Oklahoma Oklahoma was
Black Wall Street.
No.
It was another one called
Bowley,
Jebediah. Something like
Jebediah.
that. Small town in Oklahoma from 1864.
Ooh, I ain't know that. I ain't know
was
that.
Old black. It was a guy. They called him the Black Moses. He was trying to start his own
Yeah.
black town.
Now I just heard of this.
Governed by all black folks. They didn't really get it going because the first, once they became a state, the first
This
thing
this when they got McCabe or something like that, right?
The first thing they enacted was
Right.
black laws.
But listen to what he's saying. Oklahoma was still a territory there.
Right,
It wasn't a
right, it was still
state.
a
And this
territory.
still right around slavery time or the end of the slavery. You know what I'm saying? The only other time that happened is when Florida was still a territory when the state and Andrew Jackson brought everybody else down. But not to make your point, but we jumping around in history right here still. But no.
That's what he do.
This good. This
This is what he be doing on
But check
stage.
this
That's
out.
all.
Guess what Tulsa get his name from?
Where?
You gonna love this. Tallahassee, Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy than anything because some of the people went out. I guess they went out there from the Trail of Tears too. You know what I mean?
That's what happened.
But that guy, but the point of Mount Bayou, when the Emmett Till case happened, there was a guy named T.R.M. Howard. He is like main guy down there in Mount Bayou. You know, matter of fact, that's in the 1955, like I say. But after slavery, I think it's a guy named Montgomery. Because this is Jefferson Davis, the guy from the Ku Klux Klan. This is his brother's land down there in Mount Bayou. You feel me? So those black people end up working at. The guy last name is, I want to say his last name is Montgomery, man. I'm going to have to find his name, man. But his last name is Montgomery. He's the guy that spoke at a lot of the Atlanta Compromise with Booker T. Washington in 1895. Like his name is there, man. You know what I mean? Definitely. These guys was free people for the whole time, knowing that black folks get out there, make their own there.
Yeah.
Facts.
Mount Bayou, Mississippi. Then they got to that guy T.R.M. Howard.
This nigga be doing this on stage. I be trying to tell you.
Nah, that's
learn
important. They don't
today.
teach us.
You gonna learn something today.
You gotta find it for yourself.
Yeah, you
It got a little different though for me. You know what I mean? 'Cause I ain't been to college, but I've been to, regular school.
Yeah.
But our history is still there. It just passed off as different stuff. Remember they used to call our stuff short stories.
Yeah.
But all these short stories is 300-page books.
Sonnets and stuff.
Yeah, but these authors though, we got the Zora Neale Hurston's, you got the Langston Hughes, you got the Richard Wrights. You know what I'm saying? These guys, they writing in a way, telling us our real history though. You know what I'm saying? They just covered it up in a way, I guess, like that. I never knew that till recently, man. You know what I mean? I never thought about it like that.
That last book Zora Neale Hurston had out last.
The Barracoon.
Yeah, I read that. It's
Woo! Come on with
It's
it.
hard to read because it's
Set
written
it
how
off.
the guy talks.
Yes. Which is, and
It's
I
broken English.
yes, I thought that's how Zora. I was so ignorant. I thought that's how Zora spoke, and the white people just let her write like that. But she was actually writing exactly
his voice.
how she heard it. Yeah,
how
man.
she hold- yeah.
Yeah, Zora was into anthropology and all of that, man. You know what I mean? Yep, definitely. That barracoon, you know what a barracoon is, right?
Nah,
A real barracoon, the term is, it come from in Africa when they stopped slavery, well, supposed to be stopped slavery from them white people transporting slaves from Africa. This became a makeshift island off of the coast of Africa, you know what I'm saying? That was still hard to get out and stuff like that, just low level, but it wasn't considered on the coast. It was called barracoons. And that's where they kept transporting us to the Caribbean, you know what I'm saying? Because the transportation stopped from the United States, remember? That's where the Amistad shit came from, really, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
That's what I think now. Don't forget now, we got the indigenous people too.
Yep. All right, so it's a new proposed law that would make stealing packages a federal crime with fines up to $250,000 and up to 10 years in prison.
Don't you fuck with my grandmama, goddammit. If she took that box, it was hers. That's what she said. I'm telling you right now, when they gonna do that law?
They put in their proposals. See, all this shit is going on. They stopped the government so they could save your Amazon packages. All right, I live in an apartment complex right now, and
I found the people that across from me is white, and that shit blew my fucking mind. But I was like, yo, who the fuck put a ring thing on there?
All right, get them boxes out the house. Go ahead, what you say?
Stupid. So they would get the shit delivered to their door. I'm like, wow, we got a whole locker system, and they're the leasing office. You go there, everything's so safe and secure. They ignorant ass want this shit delivered to their door until it got stolen. Everybody else black, so a nigga just see your Amazon shit outside, they taking it. So these motherfuckers put a ring thing on there and dare you now to take it. So every time you come out, that shit lights up. Their ring just be bright like a goddamn light and say, I dare you, nigga. Yeah. It's the first time I saw a little white dude. And sorry, man, white folks, y'all gotta be cold-blooded reptilians or something. Because this motherfucker had a tank top and a goddamn pair of shorts on right today before I came over here. Walking there and just chilling. Hey, neighbor. And took his Amazon shit and went right in the house. But imagine. $250,000, you in jail for 10 years for next to Diddy for Amazon
10 years
package.
for an Amazon package,
Yep.
bro. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing.
He stole 2 of my bags.
Listen, there's nothing.
What is?
There's nothing on nobody's porch worth you stealing to get 10 years.
Nigga, there's a bunch of niggas about to sell their baby daddies. Right now. This nigga, I got evidence. It's on this door right now. His address don't match, nigga. Come arrest this
Take
nigga.
the box, Terry.
Hell yeah.
Get in the car. Don't open it, Terry. You open the box, I swear to God, I'm gonna call the police on your ass. I'm gonna call the police, Terry. You open that box. If you open that box outside, Terry, I'm gonna call the police on your ass.
Fellas,
Take off or go around the block.
Fellas, you trying
you
to fuck the baby mama?
There's Pampers
and
in here.
And the daddy is a good daddy, and you trying to get rid of this nigga? Put an Amazon box by nigga door. Put that shit in nigga garbage. Hey, I'm snitching.
That is
This
something.
nigga has an Amazon box in his dumpster.
This stuff is getting out. It's getting crazy out here, man. They got a new little law out there in Buckhead too. I moved from the apartment out there. We moved from downtown now.
Okay.
They had a new apartment out there. You got to bring your dog or your cat. You got to bring your pet's DNA to the rental office. You know what I mean? Because that way, because if they shit or something like that around there, you know what I'm saying, and you don't report it, they can test it back to your apartment, trace it back to your apartment. First fine, they give you $500. Second fine, $1,000. Third fine, $3,500, and you get evicted.
Imagine getting evicted
Nigga,
for your fucking dog.
I just moved from there.
That's
I was so mad. I went and took a shit in the yard. They looking for a dog right now with Drake Hennessy.
Hey, let me get some clean people.
Right. That's crazy.
You know, I passed a piss test with dog pee one time. You ever did that? Nobody never did that?
No.
You never did that? You crazy.
No.
Listen, I passed a piss test with dog pee and I got the job. Everything was cool till somebody came down to the break room talking about who the nigga down here with Parvo. I said, oh, hell no. See, y'all ain't respecting nobody's privacy.
Right.
And I don't want to work with you animals. I wasn't finna stay there. It was at the zoo, though. Well, they moved me. They moved me.
stupid.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. All right, last one. It says, according to recent consumer surveys and loss prevention reports, American earning over $100,000 a year are just as likely to steal from self-checkout kiosks as those with lower income brackets. In some cases, high-income shoppers even admit to self-checkout theft more frequently than the other groups. So you got six-figure niggas out here going to Walmart and getting that free 99 even more than niggas who are really hurting out here.
So that's what they said. They saying people that are more financially straight are stealing more.
Yep.
From
people with lower income.
That's why they getting rid of the self-checkouts.
Brett Favre. Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Nope.
Y'all trying to stop Juneteenth. Don't stop Juneteenth. Stop Brett Favre.
Mississippi.
Let me tell you something.
Mississippi.
Let me tell you something. Did you hear he took it from some of his relatives too?
Damn.
Yep. And left his auntie a message. And auntie said, Brett, you don't have to say anything. Just let me know why you did it. And he said, Brett said, hell, Mary. I don't know.
Stupid.
That was a long shot.
Hell yeah.
That was a long
I
shot.
like that. Oh, shit. All right, brother. That's all we got. But tell everybody where you at, where they can find you
Hey,
at.
man, look
social
at man. Y'all can
medias.
find me on
Your
social media.
shows.
Chris Jones Funny. I'm finna be on TikTok and I'm gonna be going live more now. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
should have went
the
live
people-
again.
The people is talking. They said they need you to go live.
They messing with me.
Yeah.
I'm going live. I'm gonna start going live again. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in.
You and your daughter videos.
Hey, you know they don't love me no more. People used to love me. They don't love me no more. They just like the
Once they know
family
your
now.
daughter's cute, that's it. Nigga.
Man,
That's all they
this
want.
man, look, my daughter and this man daughter, man, you hear me? They be together, bro. You know what I'm saying? When we saw each other, bro, like, hey, bro, what's going
Yeah,
on? That's
we
all
all
right.
love
We be
them
sitting
too.
back like some proud dads.
And our daughters be looking like, look at these niggas.
Look at us.
They so exhausted by our show. Look at these niggas.
I swear to
Here
God.
we go now.
Here we go now. I'm like, hey, come over. Didn't I tell y'all play? Hug each other. But then they dance.
This nigga like, I got
But
your
look-
daughter. You want your ass? I'm on my way, dog. Come
Man,
on.
look,
My
man.
daughter like, Dad, you left that. Like,
Look.
you're right here playing with his daughter. Shut up.
Look, you know my daughter. Listen, you know my daughter was in. We had to do the. She was doing taekwondo. Look, first, this how it all started right now. She was like, Dad, I need a phone. I said, you don't need no phone. She said, I need to know how to spell something. I said, you don't need no phone. You got a daddy. She said, spell taekwondo. I said, why you can't just say you fight? Don't play with me out there. I had it in the taekwondo, but as soon as she learned the move, as soon as she broke the board, I said, all right, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you whooping my ass. I just need you to hit a girl, hit somebody in the face. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to whoop my ass.
Right.
She fuck around and flip me over that couch one day. You see what an 8-year-old will do to you?
Yeah, I thought it'd be
But
easy
yeah.
with that dance stuff. But tell them what
But
your shows
look,
are.
I'm doing. I will be in Aiken, South Carolina on Christmas night. You know what I mean? Where else? I think I'm gonna be. I'm going to the show definitely at the 885 South show. You know what I'm saying? That's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's coming up at the State Farm Arena, I think. It's been all on. It's been all on the radio. I even wore it today. You know what I mean? Shout out to the 85 Apparel. You know what I'm saying? For that right there, my brother Carlos Miller right here for that right there. You know they be trying to make me a model.
Carlos, we
Like
want you
that.
on the
I
show,
said,
my
man,
nigga.
Call that.
We need you
They ain't got nothing to do with me. Well, look here.
Go ahead, nigga. Tell me what
Hey, follow me at Chris Jones Funny, and I will be posting the shows as we go. You will see them. I promise.
And
Y'all
people
finna make
said,
me look on the show again
make
right
your
now.
ass go on live. The people have spoken.
I'm gonna be
All
going on
over
live.
and get on live and bring your daughter on.
Escovitz, I know
Obviously.
I'm gonna be at Escovitz. I'm coming that up. That's in January 20th. I'm doing that 2026. I'm
that's
already
the
booked.
first
I'm booked for 2026 already too, a little bit too now. You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all got some bookings, go ahead hit me up too. If you like the show tonight, I'll say these same jokes again in front of a crowd like I ain't never said that shit. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
As you should. As you should.
They ain't nothing but the Lord.
All right, y'all, man. We had a hell of a show. Again, this has been a treat for me. I brought my brother on. It's been a long time coming.
Set it
We
off.
made it happen. Set offs, a.k.a. Smoke, a.k.a. Mr. Jones.
Hey, man.
All right.
I appreciate you bringing me here, brother. I
doubt,
appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Hey, next time we're going to come up here and talk about that New York stuff, man. You hear me, nigga? I was going to get into the mixtapes, you know what I'm saying, back in the day with the Kid Capri, Marley Marl and stuff, you know what I'm
love that
saying? You
type
know
of
what I mean?
DJ shit.
DJ, what? With the DJ Ron G, SNS, Summertime Shootout, bro. We can go back and talk about some real stuff, man. You hear me, dog? Like, what?
That
What you talking about?
That mixtape
What?
circle is
Bro, I was
bananas.
in New York the day that they played One More Chance came on the radio. I was
Over
coming in,
and
I came
over
into
and over
New York that
again.
day on 95, dog. They played it over and over on the radio. That only
Over
happened a
and
couple of
over.
times.
It's a bunch of
When Prodigy came out with Keep It Thorough, that came. Nigga, I was in Queensbridge.
Hit 'em up.
Shout
There
out
was
to
certain
Kareem
songs that was played. Ether.
Hit 'em up,
That was
hit 'em
playing
up.
literally when I say
Ether.
like a marathon. All
Yeah, back to back. That one when the Williams was on the radio
Yeah.
then.
And
Flavor
Manny
Flav used to call.
Martinez, yep. The motherfuckers will play certain
Yeah.
songs and you just, all right, you got the city in siege. It don't even matter. That shit's on every fucking channel.
You see, shout out, hey, one more time. Shout out to Big, man.
First.
Shout out to Biggie one more time. I'm gonna give Biggie a little shout out right quick
my
because he
nigga
said
right
something in one of them songs, man. You know what I'm saying? He said the milk was chocolate, the cookies butter crunch. If you don't know what butter crunch cookies is, man, that's them cookies that used to come in little yellow and blue packages. You probably had to live on the East Coast to know that. I think that's Lindale packaging. I don't know what it was, but I know my grandmama stole some one time. man.
Bodega
We ate 'em,
shit.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's that bodega shit.
Bro, I done stayed at, bro, I done lived everywhere. I'm country, but I done been everywhere,
don't know
dog.
about that bodega
I've been that
life.
country dude going everywhere, man.
That bodega life is
But ain't
everything.
nothing like the South. Ain't nothing like the South. Don't let nobody fool you, baby. You hear me? Set it off. Set it off. Bitch, you going to jail.
You stupid.
You know my uncle pregnant.
Bro,
We gotta talk about this. We can't talk about this on live.
it's too late now. It's out there. All right, Unc, we get you something. We can do a paternity test or something, whatever. But anyway, yo, catch us next week, Wednesday, new guests. Next time, new Bat Channel, whatever. Same time, same Bat Channel.
And if you
Well,
missed
y'all
this
have never-
show,
Can I come back again one day?
Yeah,
Okay,
nigga,
see, you
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
tell me that.
yeah, you come back. For
Shit.
sure. You can definitely come back.
All right.
All right. So we got again. If you missed the show, you can watch it over again on YouTube, SoundCloud.
I'm gonna watch this.
Shit. I'm drawing a blank. Spotify. Misfits of Comedy on Facebook. Misfits of Comedy on Instagram. We on Roku TV, Amazon. We on all the major channels. We've been on all the major channels for years.
Oh, wait a minute now. Follow me too now. I got a little podcast too now.
Okay,
You can follow
tell
me
me. I'll
at
tell you
the
something.
greatest show on earth. You feel me? You can follow me on Instagram at the greatest. You feel me? Me and
Okay.
my co-host Justin. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on that. Or follow me at Chris Jones Funny on everything. It's in my.
I'm
It'll
coming,
be
I'm
in my
coming
bio.
to your podcast. I'm promoting
Come
your
on,
shit.
yes.
Yeah.
I would have tried to collaborate right now, but like I told you, I'm computer considerate.
No, we got to collaborate now. I'm gonna come to your shit. You and Justin, put me on, nigga. Send me
Yo,
send
I'm
me a
telling you,
DM.
we
do
good.
that shit.
And Justin, my cousin, we found out we cousins.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck it. This is on the podcast.
There ain't nothing but the Lord.
But all right, y'all. We're gonna see y'all next week Wednesday. Until then, peace.
Hey, set it off. Set it off.
First of all, I'm a New York nigga. New kicks, new chicks, and new fitted. You could put me anywhere, I'ma kick it. 125th G-Dep, let's get it. I hate when niggas say you make real hip-hop. I will still fuck your bitch in Gucci flip-flops. The problem is if I say anything intelligent, you call it conscious like it's somehow not relevant. I agree that this ain't really for KOD, but say la vie out the bows in the SUV. On my way to the Black Oscars, the late Oscar Grant is getting honored. Somebody tell Ryan Coogler he's a monster. And Magic and Jordan will be the sponsors. The great Quincy Jones will pick the artist. For the Robert Glasper Ensemble. Oh, look, it's the LeBron sipping on Armand with the Simmons and the Carters and Obamas. Alright, let me not get your hopes up. The joke's up, got you niggas nervous like the ropes up. Now I'm not as melanated as the greatest, but I know chocolate Lugasa niggas who don't say this.